Hi, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Sagittarius, I've been away for 4 weeks. I am so happy to be back. A little bit of shifting has taken place. I mean, we feel the shifts all the time now, right? But for the past 4 weeks, I just feel like there's been major shifts, and combined with this 8-8 portal that took place just a few days ago, prior to this, when I'm recording this reading. It just meant, I just want to say, if you don't want to hear this intro and where I'm going with this little before message before I start your reading, you can just fast forward until you see that I shuffle. So I just want to say that I just feel like I don't really know what's going to happen with the channel. I feel like there probably will be a little bit of a difference, whether I'm going to do like 2 channels, there's going to be another channel that's going to be born as well, or if there's going to be like changes in the messages here for you guys, or however that's going to pan out. I don't know yet, because I'm waiting for sort of instructions to what to do. I just feel like there's an inner shift that's going on right now, and I'm being called to just share various information with the world. Let's just say that. And so one thing that I feel like we could start to do, because I feel like it's such a common denominator right now, that we are uncovering, discovering our true identity. And by discovering our true identity is to let go of the old identity, or let go of the identity all, like altogether. There's no identity. The identity is what you have been made to believe, your makeup until this point in your life, and we're unveiling that right now to sort of come to the core of ourselves, to our true potential, to who we truly be in this world, our true power, our true authenticity. And with that said, a little thing and a little part like on the path that we can help with is to just sort of not define ourselves so much anymore with I am Sagittarius, like I'm Sagittarius sun or moon or rising or Venus or whatever. I am this. No, you're not that, and not only that. And so one thing is to do, and what I can add to this channel is to just start to, and I feel like we've been going that direction anyway, is to just read for the Sagittarius collective. There is a Sagittarius collective on this, like the group that is drawn to these readings, the group that is drawn to this message in this vibration, obviously is a little mini collective, but if we think of it as the world collective, like the world has a Sagittarius collective, right? The world has a Sagittarian collective or a Pisces collective. Like the whole world has people that, like, each person has, I would say, all 12 signs in them, because everything exists. Nothing is separated from everything that exists. So we have a part of in anything and everything. Sometimes we'll resonate a little bit more towards something, and sometimes, like, you're gonna argue and say, like, well, I came to this earth and I'm not interested in soccer. Like, I just don't want to play soccer. And so there's gonna be people that wants to play soccer, but is there a little bit of a mini soccer player inside of you? Yes. And if you really wanted to pursue that, you could. I don't know if that was the worst analogy that I ever used, but I'm trying to make a point that if you feel drawn to anything besides your sun, moon, or rising, or Venus, or Mars, or however many you have already looked into, if you see a title, or if you just feel drawn to another sign that is not your sun, moon, or rising, check it out. And if you start to feel like, you know what, the rising sign for me is just not doing it for me anymore, then stop watching it. And it doesn't have to be like, this is how I'm going to do it now. Like when people ask me, like, are you a vegetarian? I don't know, because I haven't eaten today. And I know that's a big statement, because usually I would say, I know now that probably for the longest time I haven't eaten red meat, so I would probably consider myself to be more of a non-meat eater. But if we're not so rigid in this is who I am, but on a day-to-day basis, or even like a minute-to-minute basis, what am I most in accordance with? What do I mostly resonate with? And not say, okay, I found this channel, this is exactly what I'm looking at. You know, to just feel like, watch what you feel called to watch. So continue to watch the Sun Sagittarius if you're Sun Sagittarius, if you call to it, obviously. And if you think this is all crap that I just said, leave it. It's just a suggestion to help the identity to loosen up a little bit. So, with that said, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on for the Sagittarian collective right now. And I said the time frame for August, basically all of August and a little bit into September. Is that crazy or what? We're coming into September 2021. This year, I don't know. Sagittarius, what is going on for you? What can we help you with on your journey right now? It's interesting because as I pre-shuffled these cards, I always sit with the energy a little bit before I start. Not one single card came out, and it's not like I pay too much attention to the cards coming out. I just sort of sit and play around with it, and then I see a little bit of what cards comes out, and it's like, okay, I have a little bit of an idea where we're going energetically. Not one single card came out. I don't know why. So let's see what happens now. Guys, I'm really happy to be back. I just have to say that. I missed this. Sagittarius. Discontent and boredom. Are you waiting for something that hasn't really manifested yet? It's like you're pacing a little bit back and forth, like. Wow, it's really taking some time though here. There we go. Wow, trapped in fear and discontent and boredom. What is going on there for you, Sagittarius? So, let's see what this is. Going deeper into the message. This can also be past tense, but we're gonna see. Number 4 there, it just talks about your heart and how you're laying a new foundation for yourself, discontent and boredom. And what I saw with this card is like, I see a person like pacing back and forth. It's like, I would add the word patience here, because you're pacing back and forth. It's like you're waiting. It's like you're waiting to hear some news, or you're waiting for something to shift, or for something to happen, or like I'm just pacing back and forth in order to. It's like you can't really. It's a situation that you feel a little bit out of control of. You can't. There's no control in this. You just sort of have to sit back and watch and wait, which can be quite frustrating. There is a lot of beautiful things coming in, like the rainbow is seeping in here around your feet, and we have a castle in the back. It's a little bit blurry. So it's like there is a beautiful outlook in this. So if you're in like your head in some worrisome clouds, I just feel like you can get your head out of those worrisome clouds, because the rainbow is coming in, and there's this lush green behind you, and there's even like this castle being built right now, this like metaphor for like just beauty and grandiosity and just good things. So if there's any worrisome things, just turn around and you'll see that there is a lot of beauty on its way in. Combined with the trapped in fear, there's something that has got you a little bit stuck here, Sagittarius. And it's like you don't know how to get out of this. But again, I see this light coming in, and we have the number 8, which is the 8-8 portal. Like something has opened up for you. You're stepping through something, and there's going to be clarification around this. There's going to be clarity. And the 8 speaks about endless possibilities. It speaks about strength and power and courage. So let's go deeper into this. It feels like you're a little bit hung up. It doesn't have to be like an explosive, huge, humongous thing. It can just be that you're a little bit in your mental body, and you're a little bit hung up here on something that you're trying to get out of. So how can we help Sagittarius to get out of this? Or can we just clarify first? Discontent and boredom, why is that here for Sagittarius, please? It's like, can we just get on with it? Can it just happen now? Can we just do this? like a little bit frustrated. Sagittarius, that's not you. You know what I see? I see somebody who wants to go at a faster speed than they can. It's almost like somebody put a lock on you, or somebody. Let's just say that you like have a weight. Somebody put a weight on around your feet or something. Like you're out and you're gonna try to run. You're gonna try to run, but this freaking weight is just weighing you down, and it's like stuck to your foot, and you can't get it off. There's like something slowing you down, or it's like a doctor that has told you to slow down, or like. Yeah, we see how much faster you can go, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna give you this diagnosis, or I'm gonna give you this thing saying but you can't go faster than this. Or if it's just like I'm not saying that this is like physically that somebody has done this. I'm just trying to like find a metaphor for the energy that I'm feeling, and it's like you want to move faster than you feel. It can also be like, and it's a little bit arrogant on your part, Sagittarius, that you sometimes feel like, am I the only one who gets this? Can people just freaking catch the F up? You know, can we just move forward now? Can we just get on with it? You want to move faster than the circumstances allows right now. 5 of Gabriel. So the clarifier for the discontent and boredom, the pacing back and forth, the frustration here, is 5 of Gabriel. Who had this? Can't remember now. So it could have been Virgo. Anywho, 5 of Gabriel. It says, a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So this is a situation that you can solve. This is a situation that you will figure out and you will move forward. We have the 4 and the number 5. So like we have progress. It's going to happen. Sagittarius, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. You're going to move forward, and whatever you want to see a result in, or whatever this thing that you feel like you're moving faster than, like the rest is going to catch up. Or a manifestation that you want to see happen, it's going to catch up. It's going to happen. You've laid the whole puzzle piece there. There's a big puzzle, and you laid the whole puzzle piece there, and you're sitting with one puzzle piece in your hand, and there's another one flying around in the ethers. So I think that probably you feel like, okay, I have control of this final puzzle piece, or the last of the two last final puzzle pieces here. And it's a little bit, okay, so you have control over one, but there's this one little annoying puzzle piece out here that just doesn't, like, it's not for you to put down right now. So it's almost like we have a puzzle with 100 pieces. You managed to put down 98 of them, and you're working on the 99th. And it's almost like, well, you're taking your time now, because you still know that the 100th puzzle piece is not for you. There's the out of control situation. It's not for you to lay down. It's for timing or circumstance, or just a, I don't know if, like, there's something with the collective here. Is like that if more people are just on board with this, or if like everyone is on the same page. So if this is something you want to manifest, or something you want to see come to fruition that involves not just you but other people, it's like you still know that it's out of your hands. You can't put down the last puzzle piece yourself. You just sort of have to wait. And Sagittarius, that's not your strong suit. It's nobody's strong suit to wait, but especially for Sagittarius, you do not know what patience is. Like, it did not come in your birth chart. You left that one as you enter the birth canal. Like, bye-bye, patience. I'm out of here. And then I see something again there with the castle, or with the... I think that's male. I don't know if you heard that car driving up. So I saw this castle here in the back. Like it's very blurry. Not because of the camera is bad. It's actually blurry. Like you don't see a clear picture of it yet. There's something like grandiose that you're painting for yourself. You're painting an inner picture of this grandiose future or grandiose house or grandiose, like this is what's gonna happen in the future, or this is what I'm seeing in the future. And I'm seeing the same thing back here. Is like there's a beautiful pool, almost like an infinity pool, because it's like we have the sky and the clouds and all of it back there, and then it's like a big building there again, or like a big it's almost like a spa center. And it's the same thing. It's like, okay, it's sitting right behind you. It's almost like if you just turn around, you'll see how much closer you are. If you give it a rest a little bit, just take a deep breath and give it a rest a little bit and just turn around and see, oh my God, like the rainbow is right there, or become so much further than I thought. There's something major here that you're creating. And it's like it's working behind the scenes. So perhaps because it's working behind the scenes, you can't quite see it just yet. Maybe there's a frustration as well, because you feel it. You feel it in your bones that there's a movement forward, and there's like something you want to see come to fruition. And it's like, it's right there. It's right there, but you can't touch it. But I'm telling you, it's happening. It's going to come to fruition. You're going to overcome this. And there's a great opportunity for change here with the number 5. So we're going to clarify this trapped in fear as well. It's in the same vicinity here. It's the same vibe. So why is trapped in fear here for Sagittarius, please? What comes out is the Magician. Okay, sorry, I just need to fill in. There's a couple of things coming through here. So First I was afraid. I was petrified. Oh, is that song? First I was afraid, I was petrified, but then it's almost like, yeah, you were afraid, but then, you know, I turned around. At first I was gonna say, they're not even gonna focus on this. They're not even interested in talking about. Sorry for sounding a little bit harsh. That is not what I mean. But it's like, first I felt this feeling of like, okay, we're not even going to focus on this, how ridiculous this is. How ridiculous that you feel in fear right now, because there's nothing to fear. And that's why I say I want to apologize, because it feels like, okay, so if somebody really is in fear and you really feel trapped and you really feel like worried, it's not fun to hear that it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous of you to feel that. Oh, okay then I'll stop. You know, that's not a way. It's not. You know, it's not fun to hear. But it's. I still want to say it, because it's like, so that you understand that the thing that you feel trapped in right now, it's so easily removed. There's such easy ways around this, or easy solutions to this, or ways out of this image. It's all in your head. Everything is in your head. But truly it's all in your head. And then when I look at this image here today is like, and it's interesting that I talk about images because everything is images. You know, we talk about a painting. Okay, so I'm looking around here. I have a painting on the wall of a dog. There's a painting on the wall of a dog, and I would say that that's a dog. No, it's not a dog. It's a painting of a dog. And yet, you know, if I think about a dog, or if I think about a person, or if I have the image here of something, it means it's not real. And today I'm seeing, so this is real, like these, but they're not either. But okay, so the little prison window there, I would consider that to be real. And then it mirrors. So what I'm being drawn to look at here today is like, okay, so we have this pattern. It mirrors itself, like the shadow is falling in the way that it looks like he picks it up on the floor there. Do you see that? So there's a mirror. So what you're observing right now, Sagittarius, just follow me here, please. I'm not doing a really good job at conveying this, so sorry. What you're observing right now, what you feel a little bit stuck on for, I feel like, okay, so there's things happening with other people or the world, or you want this thing to manifest, or you want people to catch the F up, or whatever this is. It's not yours. You're taking on, you're mirroring something, and you're starting to incorporate like an anxiety or a worry or even a fear. You're a freaking magician. Like you will manifest. We talk about manifesting things. We talk about, okay, so you can manifest money or a car or a relationship or, you know, whatever, health, a lamp. But you can also manifest somebody else's emotions. You can manifest somebody else's behavior. You can manifest, you know that nothing touches nothing, right? We know that. And yet we get diseases every day and we say that it's contagious. And how is it contagious? I'm going to get what you have. That's the underlying thing of the, you know what, that has been going on for forever. I don't dare to even say the word because they might shut the video down. So nothing touches nothing. And yet stuff is contagious. How does that work? It works in a way that, okay, so I'm watching you. I'm observing you. Dear friend of mine, dear child of mine, dear romantic partner of mine, dear boss of mine. I'm observing you having an illness. I'm just taking an example here now. Having an illness is way more fun if they have a beautiful castle. But for instance, it's contagious. They have an illness. And so we say that the bacteria is like traveling and somehow hitting me and coming all over me. And so therefore I get now I have it too. Although it doesn't work that way, because nothing touches nothing. Nothing touches nothing in this world. And energy can't be created or destroyed. So everything already exists. So with that said, just make that blow your mind for a little bit. If somebody else is doing something, having something, the way for you to get it is for you to now tell your system, watching them, observing them, telling your system, I want the same thing, so that your vibration can start to work on developing the same disease, developing the same. It's easier just like, if you're someone like me, I have like what we call it, it's like a thing, you call it a musical ear. When you have a musical ear, you sort of tend to take after other people. So if I'm in the same room with somebody, soon enough, I'm going to start to mimic them. I'm going to do and it's a way to make me and them feel comfortable. That's where it stems from. It's a way for me to make them and myself to feel comfortable. So we're having a rapport. We're having a rapport between each other, right? And so I mimic their behavior and I mimic their dialect even. And it's so stupid when it's like a dialect that's so far away from my own. And you can pick up this little gimmicky stuff. It's not like they put their gimmick on you. You started to develop this in yourself, right? I'm telling you guys, the anxiety you feel, the fear you feel, the pacing back and forth, the come on already, it isn't like, this is just such a turn of events. I did not expect this turn of events like towards the end of the reading here. I thought we were going to go somewhere else with this. And there's like, yeah, of course it's still you. You feel this fear, you feel this worry, you have this pacing back and forth, and you feel a little bit out of control. And the reason why you do is because you've left yourself. You have started to incorporate somebody else's prison. Does that make any sense? You started to incorporate somebody else's prison. It's not even yours to carry. You're not the one behind bars. You're not the one who's locked in or having a tough time, or you're not the one who's fearful. You're this. You're this guy. You're the magician. You're on fire. You're playing with the energy. You're playing with the rainbow. I'm going to move into the extension and see what else I can find around this. This was very fascinating. And I'm telling you, if not coming to the extension, I'm just saying, drop whatever you're doing. That's probably why it came out like, you feeling like this is ridiculous, because it's not even yours. That's why that came. I'm going to continue in the extension and see what else I can find there for you. So if you're interested in that, if you feel like, yeah, heck, that is me, you're so welcome to come there. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, Sagittarius. I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys.